And we are live again from the third annual Classical Bench Press World Championships of the IPF. And in this competition we have men from the Masters 3 and 4 division, 74 kilos and 83 kilos. And this first group is the 74 kilo group. And just a few seconds left until the beginning of the competition. And the first lifter is Talipek Alzanov from Kazakhstan. And his opening weight is 75 kilos. And the bar is loaded for Alzanov. And he is a Masters 4 athlete of the 74 kilo weight class. And a great opener for Alzanov, 75 kilos, is in the books. 3 white lights.
Next, Börje Eriksson, Sweden, at 90 kilograms.
And the next lifter is Börje Eriksson from Sweden with a 90 kilo opener. Börje is also a Masters 4 athlete.
Bar is loaded for Börje Eriksson, Sverige.
And Börje Eriksson from Sweden with 90 kilos as his opening weight. Yes, and it's a good lift. A fairly easy opener. And we're waiting for the referees. There might be a problem with the light system. Oh, it's 3 white lights.
Next, Boleslav Maka, Poland.
And the next lifter is Boleslav Maka of Poland. His opener is 112.5 kilos. He's also lifting in the Masters 4 division of the 74 kilo class. And the bar is loaded for Boleslav. A good setup there from Boleslav Maka. And he gets the start. Yes, and a fairly easy opener there for Maka as well. 2-1. It's a good lift, 2-1. The head referee saw something there. But the next lifter is Tsutomu Ichikawa from Japan with 115 kilos on the bar on his first attempt. also in the Masters 4 74 kilo class. And the bar is loaded for Ichikawa. These are some great opening weights for the Masters 4 athletes. 115 in the first lift. A really meticulous setup there from Ichikawa, like we have seen from the Japanese lifters. Yes, looks like an easy opener for Ichikawa as well. 115, 3 white lights for Tsutomu Ichikawa. And the next lifter is Lothar Köhl of Germany with the same weight, 115 kilos. Köhl looks like a potential competitor for Ichikawa for the gold. But we will see how it goes. And we still have Antero Kauranen from Finland, who has a great 1 to 5.5 opener. And the bar is loaded for Lothar. He gets the signal. Oh, and didn't quite make the opener. It looked like it had a little bit too much for him today. But he also looked like he was a little bit surprised of the weight of the bar. We'll see what he does on his second attempt. And then we have Finland's Antero Kauranen, who begins at 125.5 kilos, which is already a world record number. Antero is a personal acquaintance of mine, and aside from lifting, he also practices judo. And the bar is now loaded for Antero Kauranen of Finland, 125.5 kilos. World record attempt. Antero is a very strong lifter, and I think that this will be a fairly easy opener for him. Yes, some little difficulties there, but I think that was a good lift. Yes, 2-1 good lift for Antero Kauranen and a new world record. And this puts Antero in first place of the competition. And then we have Ilkka Kanerva from the Finnish team as well, with 130 kilos as his opener. And Ilkka is a Masters 3 athlete in the 74 kilo class. And he is also my clubmate from Tampereen Voimanostajat. Should be a fairly easy weight for Ilkka. Let's see how he does. 130 kilos. Yes. Didn't weigh anything. Ilkka Kanerva looking very strong today. 2-1. Good lift.
Next, Yasuhiro Hayashi, Japan.
And the next lifter is Yasuhiro Hayashi, who is also in the Masters 3 division, the 74 kilo weight class. 135 as his opener. And the bar is loaded for Yasuhiro Hayashi of Japan. 135 kilos. Yes. Didn't pose a problem. 135 is in the books for Hayashi. 3 white lights.
Next, Vasily Motovilnik, Russia.
And then it's time for Vasily Motovilnik of Russia with a 140 kilo opener for the Masters 3 category.
Bar is loaded for Vasily Motovilnik, Russia.
And Motovilnik is getting ready for the lift. He has a very methodic setup on the bench. And yes, Motovilnik takes 140. And it's a good lift. 3 white lights for Motovilnik.
Susumu Watanabe, Japan.
And then Susumu Watanabe for the same weight.
And second round, Alexander.
This is also the second highest opener for this particular age and weight category. And now it's Watanabe's time to try it out. 140 kilos. And with this one, Watanabe will momentarily establish his position on the second place. And he gets the signal. And there we go. Really good reaction time there. And I think it was a good lift. Yes, 2-1. 2-1 good lift for Susumu Watanabe of Japan.
Next, Daniel Sides, USA, 142.
And next up we have Daniel Sides from the USA with 142.5 kilos. And this is the highest opener in this weight and age category.
Daniel Sides, USA.
Sides has a really narrow grip on the bench. Yes, a fairly easy lift there from Daniel Sides. Good opener, 142.5. Again, 2-1.
Second round,
2-1, good lift.
Talibek Alzano, Kazakhstan.
And we move on to the second round of the competition with Talipek Alzanov from Kazakhstan with 80 kilos on the bar. He cleared 75 kilos on his first attempt, and now it's time for 80 kilos. Take it away, Alzanov. Alzanov also is the lightest competitor here in this weight class. He only weighs 66.6 kilos. Yes, and a fairly easy lift for Alzanov as well. And 3 white lights on his second attempt of 80 kilos. And next up is Börje Eriksson from Sweden with 95 kilos on his second attempt. And the bar is loaded for Börje Eriksson of Sweden, 95 kilos. And with this one, he will remain on the 4th place in the competition for the Masters 4 74 kilo class. Yes, it came up, but what will the referees say? No, it's no lift for Eriksson. And next up is Boleslav Maka of Poland with 115 kilos on his second attempt.
Boleslav Maka, Poland, preparing curl and Ichikawa. And bar is loaded for Boleslav Maka, Poland.
And with this one, he will remain quite comfortably on the 3rd place for the competition. But there's still Curl left, who didn't get his opener of 115. If he gets it on the second attempt, he has a chance of challenging Maka for the bronze. Maka still has 10 more seconds to go. And he gets the go. And yes, I think he gets it. Yes. 115. A good lift for Koleslav. Excuse me, Boleslav. And then we have Curl of Germany, Lothar Curl, with 115. He didn't get this with his first attempt, and now it's time for a second attempt at the same weight. 115 kilos for Curl. Yes, easy weight for Curl. An easy attempt, 115. And Curl moved up to the second place with that one. And they still have the third attempts left. The next lifter is Tsutomu Ichikawa. He's also going for the second place with this 120 kilo lift on his second attempt. Let's see how it goes for Ichikawa. Yes, a fairly steady lift from Ichikawa. 120 kilos, 3 white lights for Ichikawa, and there's still a couple of more kilos in the bank. And next one is Antero Kauranen from Finland. 127.5 kilos, which is also a world record attempt. The first attempt of 125.5 was also a world record, and now Antero is looking to make it just a little bit better. And the bar is loaded for Antero Kauranen. Finland 127.5 world record attempt. And the Finnish audience is rooting for Antero here. We also hear the last advice from the coach. Yes, looks like he's going to get it. If it just can straighten out... Oh, it just hit the irons a bit. Yeah, and he lost his balance. It's no lift for Antero there. It was really close, though. Maybe he can make it on the third attempt. And next up is Finland's Ilkka Kanerva with 137.5 kilos. And Kanerva smoked his opener of 130 kilos. And now we'll see how 7.5 more kilos move. And this lift will put him on the third place of the competition for the Masters 374 kilo class. Yes, looking really strong there. Yes, he got it. 2-1, good lift. And next one is Susumu Watanabe, who is going for first place with this 142.5 kilo second attempt. And the bar is loaded for Watanabe. Yes, looks like a steady good lift. And what do the referees say? Yes, 3 white lights for Watanabe. And Watanabe, with that, takes point in this weight class.
And this is a European master record.
And now it's time for Vasily Motovilnik with 145 kilos, which is a European record attempt.
Highest in size following. And the bar is loaded for Vasily Motovilnik. European record attempt.
With this, he will take the European record and he will take first place in the competition. Let's see if he can do it. Vasily Motovilnik. The first one looked kind of easy, the 140 opener. Looking strong there. Yes, I think he has it. 145. Oh. 2-1, no lift for Motovilnik. It was so close.
Next, Yasuhiro Hayashi, Japan. Same iron. Preparing sides. And from third round, Alzano.
And next we have Yasuhiro Hayashi from Japan, who is going straight for the first place with 145. It's 10 more kilos to his opener, which was 135. So he's feeling confident today. And he gets the lift off. Yes. Oh, it was a little bit too much today. Those 10-kilo raises on the bench press are poison. I can tell you that.
Daniel Sides, USA. World Masters record attempt. 147.5 kilos.
And then for Daniel Sides of the USA, 147.5 kilos.
Now it's time to do it.
And Sides didn't get the first attempt of 142.5 kilos, but now he's attempting 5 more kilos, and if he gets this lift, he will go straight to the first place in the competition for the Masters 374 kilo class. A really narrow grip. Yes, now he seems tighter than the first attempt. Yes, I think it was a good lift. Yes, 2-1, good lift for Daniel Sides of the USA. And then we begin the third round of the competition with Talipek Alzanov of Kazakhstan. He puts 5 more kilos on the bar, 85 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Talipek Alzanov, Kazakhstan.
And with this, he will remain the 6th in the competition for the Masters for 74 kilos. And there he goes. I think it's gonna be a good lift. Yes, he could make it. 85 kilos. It's in the books for Alzanov. 3 white lights. And then it's Börje Eriksson from Sweden, attempting 95 kilos on his third attempt. He didn't get the 95 on his second one, and now he's trying for it again.
After these 6 attempts, time to change the outrigger.
And whether he gets this or not, he will stay on the 5th place of the competition.
Eriksson, Sweden.
And Börje Eriksson of Sweden. And he gets the liftoff. Yes. Oh, it was a little bit too much there.
That was no lift. I hope it. Can you help him?
No lift for Börje Eriksson. I hope he isn't hurt. The spotter loaders need to help him off the stage. I think he might have had a little bit of a tear there on his pec or something. I hope it's nothing more serious.
Boleslav Maka, Poland.
The next lifter is Boleslav Maka of Poland, with a 120 kilo attempt on his third one. He already has 115, but with this he will go for the 3rd place in the competition for the Masters 74 kilo class. Curl still has his 3rd attempt as well. Yes, 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 come on! No, it was a little bit too much. A no lift for Boleslav Maka from Poland.
Okay, then we have a change. Just the second loaders.
And Lothar Köhl of Germany. No, it's Tsutomu Ichikawa from Japan with 122.5. Ichikawa decides that he will not try to challenge Kauranen for the gold, and is just trying to cement his position on the silver medal place. After this, we still have Köhl left, who can challenge Ichikawa for the silver. And let's see how Ichikawa does it. 122.5. Oh. Was a little bit too tricky today. No lift for Ichikawa. If Köhl gets this, he will be on the 2nd place. Lothar Köhl going for the silver medal with this lift. He would have only needed 2.5 kilos less, because curl is lighter than Ichikawa. But they might have not had enough time to change the loading. Yes, I think he... Yes, he has it. Let's see what the referees say. Yes, 3 white lights. Lothar Curl takes the silver medal. And now we have Antero Kauranen, who is already the world champion and a world record holder. But now we'll see whether he manages to further his world record by another 2 kilos. 127.5 kilos on the bar. He didn't get this quite on his second attempt. But I know that Antero is a grinder of a lifter, so I think he might be able to pull it off now. He's really focused. Yes! Oh, a little bit too heavy today. A no lift for Kauranen. But still, Antero Kauranen is the new world champion with a new world record number of 125.5. And next up we have Ilkka Kanerva from Finland. He got his second attempt of 137.5 red lighted, but he put another 2.5 kilos on the bar. So now he is trying to lift 140 kilos. And with this one, he will jump straight to the 3rd place from the 5th. Let's see if he can make it. Ilkka Kanerva, 140 kilos. Yes, looking very strong. I think that's a good lift. Yes, 2-1. 2-1 good lift for Ilkka Kanerva. He took the bronze by surprise. And next up is Susumu Watanabe of Japan with the 145 kilos. And the bar is loaded for Watanabe. Yes. Yes, I think he's got it. Oh, 2-1 no lift for Watanabe.
Well, then we will see. It will be interesting. 2 next lifts will tell how the medals will go today. Silver and bronze.
And next up is Vasily Motovilnik with 147.5. He missed 145 on his second attempt. And now he put 2.5 more kilos on the bar. 147.5. And with this, he will rise straight to the top from the 4th position to the 1st. What a place to be, huh? Vasily Motovilnik, 147.5. Oh, a little bit too heavy today. No lift for Motovilnik. Great attempt though. The next lifter is Yasuhiro Hayashi. And he's going for the same trick as the last lifter. He went for 145 on his second one and missed it and put 3 more kilos on the bar. This is a world record attempt of 148 kilos. Yasuhiro Hayashi. And the bar is loaded. It really takes courage to try and pull off something like this when you have only your opener, 135, to put the world record on the bar. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. He gets the signal. Yes, looking strong. I think he's got it. I think that's a good lift. Yes! 3 white lights for Yasuhiro Hayashi. And with this, he takes the first place in the competition. And the world record. And then we have Daniel Sides from the USA with a 148.5 attempt. He's trying to go for the gold and for the new world record at the same time.
Bar is loaded for Daniel Sides, USA, world record attempt.
Daniel Sides, 148.5 world record attempt. He really needs to get tight for this one. Yeah, there we go. He gets the handoff. Yes, looking strong. I think he's got it. Oh yeah, 148.5 for Sides. 3 white lights. Sides goes for the world record and the gold. Oh, that was a great competition. Then we change groups. Masters 3 and 4 men, 83 kilos.
After second group has been lifting, you have to be on backstage. Don't give you medals anyway. You won't be there waiting. Don't run away. Bar is loaded for Luis Girma.
And the bar is loaded for the first lifter, who is Luis Girma from France. 95 kilos on the bar. And this man is a Masters 4 athlete in the 83 kilo weight class. He uses a really narrow grip on the bench as well. And he got his opener. I think it's a good lift. Yes, 3 white lights for Girma of France. And then we have Kalevi Lampinen from Finland with 95 kilos as his opener. And the bar is loaded for Kalevi Lampinen from Finland. Yes, looked like an easy lift for Kalevi. And 2 white lights. It's a good lift for Kalevi Lampinen, Finland. And the next lifter is also a Finnish lifter, Olavi Kallio, with 100 kilos on the bar. And the bar is loaded for Olavi Kallio, Finland. Yes, and it was an easy lift for Olavi Kallio of Finland. 100 kilos, 3 white lights.
Next, Gaetan Guarimo, France, 110 kilograms.
And the next lifter is also a Masters 4 athlete, Gaetan Guarino of France, with 110 kilos on the bar for his first attempt.
Bar is loaded for Gaetan Guarino, France.
And the bar is loaded for Guarino. Uh, 110 kilos. And he gets the lift off. Yes, it looked easy. And 3 white lights for Guarino.
Next, Horst Lorenz, Germany, 112.5 kilograms.
And the next lifter is Horst Lorenz of Germany with 112.5 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Horst Lorenz, Germany.
This is the 3rd largest opener for the Masters 483 kilo weight class. And we'll see just how Horst handles it. Yes. Also looked quite easy. A good opener there. 3 white lights.
Next, Alain Delbecq, France, 122.5.
And the next lifter is Alain Delbecq from France, 122.5 kilos. And Delbecq is a Masters 3 lifter in the 83 kilo class.
Bar is loaded.
And the bar is loaded for Alain Delbecq of France. These have been really good first attempts so far. We'll soon see how Delbecq handles his. Yes, it's a really good lift. Yeah, it's 3 white lights for Delbecq.
Next, Yasushi Ida, Japan, 125 kilograms. Very Settles and Herner.
And the next lifter is Yasushi Ida from Japan with 125 kilos on the bar. And there are 2 men in the Masters 4 division of 83 kilos who have the same opener, 125. The other one is Ida, and the other is Settles from the USA. So we might see a great battle for the gold between those two. But now we see how Ida handles 125. And he gets the liftoff and the mark. Yes, and it looks easy. And it's a good lift for Yasushi Ida of Japan. 3 white lights. And next up is Mike Settles, USA, with 125 as well. And the bar is loaded for Mike Settles, USA, 125. And Settles is battling for the gold with Ida of Japan in this Masters 4 83 kilo class. Yes, looked easy. It was just as easy as Ida's lift. 3 white lights, 125 for Settles.
Next, Arthur Herner, Germany.
And the next lifter is Arthur Herner from Germany, with his opening attempt of 137.5 kilos in the Masters 383 kilo division. And the bar is loaded for Herner. And he gives his final instructions to the spotter loaders. And then he gets the lift off. Arthur Herner, Germany, 137.5. Really fast descent there. Yes, I think he's got it. Was the other hand straight? I can't see. Oh, 3 reds. Yeah, I think it wasn't a ready lift.
Next, Reima Häkkinen, 145 kilograms. Preparing Sturman and Sista.
And the next lifter is Reima Häkkinen from Finland, 145 kilos as his opener in the Masters 383 kilo weight class. Looking really good there. The groove is spot on. And it's a 3 white lights for Reima Häkkinen, Finland.
Next, Howard Sturman, USA, 147.5 kilograms.
And next up is Howard Sturman of the USA with 147.5 kilos as his opener in the Masters 383 kilo class. A really slow descent there, but then a really explosive lifting phase as well. I think that was a good lift. Yes, 2 white lights for Howard Sturman of USA.
Next, Bjorn Sundstad.
And the next lifter is Bjarne Sundstad of Norway with 150 kilos as his opener for the same weight class.
Masters 3 attempt.
And this is also a world record attempt for Masters 383 kilos. And you know you're in a good place when you can put a world record attempt on your first lifting attempt.
Are we in a church or something? Audience?
And we get the audience rooting for Bjarne Sundstad in his world record attempt of 150 kilos. Let's see how he handles this one. Yes! Looked easy. And he didn't even have any wrist wraps on. 3 white lights for Bjarne Sundstad of Norway.
Fuji Otani, Japan.
And next, Juji Otani of Japan with 150 kilos as his opener as well.
Bar is loaded for Yuji Otani, Japan.
And the bar is loaded for Otani. 150 kilos. And he's getting focused, he's getting ready. He's getting his setup right there. 150 kilos. Yes, moving really fast. The rack was on the way a little bit though. But still he gets 3 white lights for 150 kilos.
Good job, man. Carefully back.
According to the rules, you can touch the rack, but you can't touch it if it's meant to help you in the lift. And that looked like a pure accident, so there was 3 white lights for him.
Bar is loaded for Miroslav Fugiel, Poland.
And Miroslav Fugiel of Poland with 152.5 kilos. In the Masters 383 kilo class. And this is also a world record attempt. And Miroslav Fugiel of Poland, 152.5. And he made the lift. 3 white lights for Miroslav Fugiel, Poland.
Congratulations.
And it was a new world record. And then we have Detlef Heinrich of Germany with another world record attempt of 157.5 on his opener. You know, it's a huge competition when everybody's doing the world record on their opener. Detlef Heinrich, 157.5 world record attempt for the Masters 383 kilo weight class. Now let's see how Heinrich handles this weight. He isn't using any wrist wraps either. Oh, looking really strong for Heinrich. I think it's a good lift there. Yes, 3 white lights. Heinrich with 157.5 world record. And next up is Junichi Izu from Japan with the same weight, 157.5. And Isu is tied with Heinrich for the highest opener of this competition. 157.5. Yes, and it's up. It was really easy looking. And 3 white lights for Isu. And then we get to the second round of the competition for the 83 kilo lifters. First up is Luis Girma of France with 100 kilos in the Masters 4 weight category of 83. And the bar is ready and loaded for Luis Girma of France, 100 kilos. And with this lift, he will go to the 5th place from the 7th. A really narrow grip there. Oh, a little bit of a grinder, but I think he got it. Yes, a good lift. 3 white lights. And next up is Finland's Olavi Kallio with 105 kilos on the second attempt. And the bar is loaded for Kallio. And with this, he will take Girma's place as the 5th in the competition. Yes, looking steady and good. I think it's a good lift. Yes, 3 whites for Olavi Kallio of Finland. 105. And it's Kalevi Lampinen from Finland now with 105 kilos. And with this, he will take Kallio's place as the 5th. Yes, he did the liftoff by himself. There, yes, it's gonna come, yes. Yeah, I think it's a good lift. 2-1. 2-1. Good lift for Kalevi Lampinen. And then we have Gaetan Guarino from France with 115 kilos. And with this, Guarino will rise up to the 3rd place. And Lorenz will be there ready to answer. But now it's time for Gaetan Guarino of France, 115. Yes, looking strong. Yes, 3 white lights for Gaetan Guarino. And with that, he goes to the 3rd place of the competition in the Masters 4 83 kilo class. And now it's Horst Lorenz's time to answer Guarino's attempt. Lorenz has 117.5 kilos on the bar. And with this, he will reclaim the 3rd place in the competition from Guarino. Let's see how it goes. Horst Lorenz of Germany. Yes. Yes! I think he's got it. It's really tight, though. But he had it. Yeah. 2 white lights from Horst Lorenz. And then it's Alain Delbecq from France with 127.5 in the Masters 3 division, 83 kilos. This is 5 kilos more to his opener. The bar is loaded for Delbecq. With this, he will remain on the 8th place. Yes, looking really good. Really fast lift. And 3 white lights for Alain Delbecq. And next one is Yasushi Ida of Japan with the 130 kilos on the bar. And with this, he will remain on 1st place of the competition for the Masters 4 athletes of 83 kilo weight class. but he still has Settles to challenge him. Now with this we'll see if Settles has a chance with him. 130. Yes. Looking kind of good. A little bit of a slowdown at the end there, but it's a good lift. 3 white lights for Yasushi Ida of Japan. And next it's time for Mike Settles of USA with the same weight, 130 kilos. Settles is heavier than Ida, so with this he will not rise to the first place. If he wants to take the gold, he will have to go past Ida on the third attempt. And he will need at least 2.5 kilos more than Ida because Settles is heavier than Ida. $130 kilos on the bar. Mike Settles. Yes. Yeah, he got it. But Mike Settles remains still on the second place of the competition. If he had taken 132.5, he would now be on first place and would force Ida to take an even bigger weight. But now it's time for Arthur Herner of Germany with 137.5 kilos for the Masters 3 division of 83 kilos. This was also Herner's opener, but he failed it once. Now it's the second attempt of the same weight, 137.5. Yes. Looking good, slowing down a bit at the end. But now I think he got both his arms straightened out. Oh, well, apparently not. That's at least what the referees think. And next up is Reima Häkkinen from Finland with 150 kilos on the bar. This attempt will move Reima from 7th place to 5th place in the competition for the Masters 383 kilo class. And the bar is loaded for Reima Häkkinen from Finland, 150. He receives his last instructions from the coaches. And he gets the liftoff. He gets the command. And there he goes. 150. Oh, it's really close. It was almost finished. 150 kilos almost finished, but not quite. No lift for Reima. And next up is Howard Sturman of the United States. 152 kilos, 152.5 kilos. The American audience is really rooting for their lifters. And with this a 5 kilo jump, Howard will go from 6th to third place in the Masters 3 competition. So this is a really meaningful lift for Howard right now. A slow descent and oh, a little bit too much. He still has his third attempt, however, and we have seen some great comebacks from American lifters in this competition. So I think he will come back on the third one and take it. And next one is Bjarne Sinstad from Norway, 152.5. And he will also make a leap from 5th to 3rd place with this one, if he gets it. Bjarne Sinstad, 152.5. And he gets the lift off. He's looking good on the descent. Oh, really strong looking. Yes, I think he got it. Yes, 3 white lights for Sinstad, and he moves up to 3rd place in the competition for the Masters 3, 83 kilos. And the next lifter is Juji Otani of Japan, 155 kilos on the bar. If he gets this, he will take 3rd place from Sinstad. There is a really tight competition going on in the Masters 3 weight class of 83 kilos. Uh, 155 kilos, Juji Otani of Japan. And there he goes. Oh, it's a little bit on the other side, the bar. Oh, I hope he isn't hurt. It's no lift for Juji Otani. And next up is Miroslav Fugiel from Poland.
And bar is loaded for Miroslav Fugiel, Poland.
And Fugiel weighs exactly the same as Sinstad. They have the same result now, but Sinstad has the smaller lottery number, so he is ahead in the competition. But now Fugiel is trying to take the 3rd position. Oh, it's a real grinder here. But I think it was a clean lift. Let's see what the referees say. Yes, good lift. 3 white lights for Miroslav Fugiel of Poland. And now he moves to 3rd place, and Sinstad goes back to 4th place with that. And then there's Detlef Heinrich with 160 kilos, which is a new world record for Masters 3, 83 kilos weight class. There's been so many world record attempts already in this competition that I honestly haven't been able to keep up with them. But here's Detlef Heinrich with the 160 kilos world record attempt. Yes, really solid lift. I think there's 5 more kilos there. 3 white lights for Heinrich. And then we have Junichi Isu from Japan with another world record attempt of 162.5. He raises 5 kilos from his opener. And with this, he will take the lead in the competition as well as the world record. We are living in exciting times now, people. Junichi Isu, 162.5. And he has the liftoff, and he has the press command, and it's up. 162.5, I think he got it. 3 white lights, a new world record, 162.5 for Isu Junichi. And Luis Girma from France kicks off the 3rd round of the competition with 102.5 kilos. And with this, his placement will stay the same in the Masters 483 kilo class. A 102.5. Oh, a really tight one. It was close, but not this time. No lift for Luis Girma of France. And Kalevi Lampinen from Finland with 107.5 kilos on the bar. He raises 2.5 kilos for his last one. And the bar is loaded for Kalevi Lampinen, Finland. And whether he gets this or not, he will remain on the 5th place of the competition. And it's moving all the time. 107.5. 3 white lights for Kalevi Lampinen, Finland. And next up is Olavi Kallio with 110 kilos. And this lift will take Kallio to the 5th place of the competition. And there he goes, Olavi Kallio. Oh, damn. Oh, the bar. He just accidentally throws the bar on the racks when he's trying to finish the lift. So no lift for Kallio. And the next attempt is by Gaetan Guarino of France, 120 kilos. And with this one, he is trying to claim a third place from Lawrence of Germany. But Lawrence still also has one lift remaining, and Lawrence is lighter than Guarino. But now, Gaetan Guarino, 120 kilos. Oh, when it doesn't seem like it's very close at all. No lift for Gaetan Guarino this time.
Next lift to Horst Lawrence, Germany. Preparing Delbeck and Ida.
And now Horst Lorenz of Germany with 120. With this, he will remain as the bronze medalist of the competition. He doesn't have a shot for the silver or the gold, but he is already on the bronze. Let's see how he moves this 120 kilo attempt. Oh, and it's a really tight one. No, not this time. It was a little bit too heavy this time for Lawrence.
Next, Alain Delbeck, France. Bearing Ida and Sevels.
And next up is Alain Delbeck of France for 130 kilos in the Masters 383 kilo class. And the bar is loaded for Delbeck.
Alain Delbeck, France.
And with this, Delbeck will remain on the 8th place. Yes, and with a real grinder, Alain Delbeck gets 130 kilos, 3 white lights. And the next lift is Yasushi Ida of Japan with 135.5 kilos, which is a new world record attempt. And I have just received a report that Settles has also raised his third attempt to 136 kilos, so Settles is also going for the gold medal and the world record. But now Yasushi Ida of Japan, 135.5 kilos. He is trying to cement his position as the gold medalist, and he is also trying to take the world record, 135.5. This is a huge weight in the Masters 4 division, 83 kilo weight class. Yes! I think it was a clean lift by Ida. Yes, 3 whites. 3 whites for Yasushi Ida of Japan. 135.5 is the new world record. And then we have Mike Settles of USA. 136.
And after him comes Mike Settles, USA. Also a world record attempt, 136 kilograms.
And this attempt decides the gold medal. This is a gold medal lift and also a world record attempt for Mike Settles of USA. And the bar is loaded for Mike Settles, and the American audiences are making some noise. He really needs to get every single ounce of strength he has left for this one. And there he goes, Mike Settles trying for the world record, just missing it. It was so close. No lift for Mike Settles this time. So Ida is the world champion in the Masters 4 division, weight class 83 kilos. And now it's time for Arthur Herner of Germany in the Masters 3 division, weight class 83, with 137.5 kilos. And he missed his first and second attempt of this same weight, and now he is trying to get into the competition with this one. This will land him in 8th place, past Delbecq. And there we go. Oh, it seems as if he just runs out of strength at the very top there. No lift. And Reima Häkkinen from Finland with 152.5.
And once again, after this session has ended, please all athletes.
Häkkinen attempted 150 on his second attempt, but didn't quite get it. Now he's got 152.5 on his third one. And with this, he goes from 7th straight to 4th place in the competition for the Masters 3 weight class of 83 kilos. And we'll see if he'll be able to make it. 152.5 kilos. And he gets the press command. Oh, and it's just a little bit too heavy today. No lift for Reima Häkkinen.
Next, Howard Sturman, USA.
And next up is Howard Sturman of the United States with 152.5 kilos as well. And he missed this on his second attempt. And now he's going for it on his third one. 152.5. He's giving some instructions to the spotter loaders and the handoff person. Oh, it looked a little bit unstable from the very get-go, and unfortunately, it's a little bit too heavy for him today, so no lift. And next up is Juji Otani of Japan with 155 kilos. And this is also a weight that he missed on his second attempt, and now he's going to try it again on his third attempt. This will land him on the fourth place of the competition. And the bar is loaded. Juji Otani, 155 kilos on the bar.
Come on, audience, some help here. Come on.
Juji Otani, 155 kilos. Yes! That looked really easy. I think he might have had a chance to challenge Fugiel for the bronze medal with that amount of strength he had. It looked like he had 5 more kilos in him, for sure. But now it's time for Bjarni Sinstad of Norway with 160 kilos. And with this, he will take the third place from Fugiel. But Fugiel still has 1 attempt left after this one. Oh, not quite. Too heavy today. No lift for Sinstad.
Fifth place today. Last 3 lifters, Miroslav Fugiel, Poland, 163 kilograms.
And now Miroslav Fugiel of Poland, 163 kilos. And with this, he will go straight to first place. And he will take the world record, 163 kilos.
Next, Miroslav Fugiel, Poland, bar is loaded, world record attempt. Come on.
World record attempt of 163 kilos by Miroslav Fugiel. A really meaningful lift. He will go to first place with this one. Let's see how he handles it. 163 kilos. Oh, a little bit too much there. Not today. No lift for Miroslav Fugiel.
But a bronze medal today. Not bad.
But Fugiel is still the bronze medalist. And nobody can take that away from him now. Next up is Detlef Heinrich with another world record attempt of 165 kilos. Heinrich took 160 kilos on his last lift rather impressively. And this will also land him on first place for the competition. Heinrich looking really determined there. I think he has a good shot at this. And he gets the start. And he gets the press command. Oh! Really good attempt, but it was too heavy for him today. No lift for Detlef Heinrich.
Looks like the iron is really heavy now at the end of the day. Last lifter, Junichi Isu, Japan, also a world record attempt.
And Japan's Junichi Izu is the last lifter in this competition with a world record attempt of 165.5 kilos. He is already the world champion. Now he still wants to take the world record with him as well.
World record attempt. Last lift today. Come on, people. Last lift today. Come on. Hands together.
There's some really huge lifting for the Masters 3 category of 83 kilos, 165.5. And here we go, Junichi Isu of Japan, 165.5 kilos. Yes! Yes! I think that's the one. No! Oh, it was really close.
But next time, sorry, no lift.
It was probably the closest failed lift in this competition yet, and it was a world record attempt. But that was that competition. Thank you for watching, and we will begin the award ceremony very shortly. And we are back for the award ceremony for the men, Masters 3 to 4, 74 and 83 kilo weight classes. And all of the lifters are called on stage to receive their participation medals. With the IPF anthem playing on the background.
And we start with
And then on to the award ceremony itself.
bronze
First up are the Masters 4, 74 kilo weight class medalists. The third and the bronze medalist is Tsutomu Ichikawa of Japan with 120 kilos.
and silver to Lothar Girl, Germany.
And the silver medal goes to Lothar Köhl of Germany with 122.5 kilos.
And the winner, world champion, is Antero Kauranen from Finland.
And the winner, gold medalist and world champion is Antero Kauranen of Finland with 125.5 kilos. The Finnish national anthem plays on the background. And the Finnish audience is singing along for Antero Kauranen. Congratulations to all of the lifters. Antero still wants to take a picture with the other medalists. That was a good picture.
83.
And then on to the Masters 483 kilo weight class. Third and bronze medalist is Horst Lorenz of Germany with 117.5 kilos.
Silver to Mike Settles, USA.
And the silver goes to Mike Settles of the United States.
The gold medal world champion is Yasushi Ida from Japan with new world record.
And the gold goes to Yasushi Ida with the new world record 135.5 kilos. Ida and Settles had a great battle there for the gold. But Ida is the new world champion. And the audience stands up for the national anthem of Japan. Congratulations for all of the lifters. Some great camaraderie there amongst the lifters.
Masters 3, 74 kilograms category.
And then for the Masters 374 kilo category, the third and bronze medalist is Susumu Watanabe of Japan with 142.5 kilos.
Silver to Yasuhiro Hayashi.
And the silver medal, second place, goes to Yasuhiro Hayashi of Japan as well with 148 kilos. This was a world record lift, but was later during the same competition broken by Daniel Sides of USA, who is the gold medalist and the new world champion and world record holder with 148.5 kilos. And we hear the national anthem of the United States of America. And congratulations for all the lifters. And then the Masters 3 83 kilo weight class. The third and silver medalist is Miroslav Fugiel from Poland with 157.5 kilos. And the silver medal and second place goes to Detlef Heinrich of Germany with 160 kilos.
Gold medal, world champion is Junichi Isu, Japan.
And the first place holder, gold medalist and world champion is Junichi Isu from Japan with 162.5. And once again, the national anthem of Japan. And congratulations for all of the lifters.
Thank you to all lifters.
Thank you for all the participants. Once again, we are at the end of the competition. And this is also the last competition of the day. We will continue tomorrow. It saddens me to tell you that I will not be announcing this stream tomorrow as I need to go to work. But I'm sure there will be somebody here who will carry the torch after I'm gone. Once again, thank you for all of the competitors and the referees and spotter loaders and everybody else taking part in this great event today. And I wish you all a good night.